Gillespie. I'm co-founder of Futerra Sustainability Communications, and I'm here at Tent, which is part of Super Brands London, to talk about negotiating the city experience.
I'm going to take you through a fairly sort of roller coaster ride in the next 15 minutes or so. My agency, Futerra, is a specialist sustainability communications agency. So our mission is to make sustainable development so desirable it becomes normal. And that's all about compelling positive visions of an attractive, aspirational future that people will run towards with more energy and stamina than they'll run away from threats of doom and gloom and Armageddon. So it's very much kind of about positive energy, and if you want to paraphrase that, say if you want to subvert the dominant paradigm, you have to have more fun than they are and let them know why you're doing it. And this is really important because people will engage with stuff which captures their imagination, which touches their pleasure centres, which seems like it has a sense of inherent fun connected with it. And those are the examples I'm going to use to illustrate why sustainability, rather than being the kind of hair shirt, brown rice and sandals type of concept that some designers might dismiss it as, or see it as a constraint, is actually a catalyst for much more ingenious, creative and innovative thinking. We've also been involved in a large European scale project, which is hopefully enabling different people all across Europe to run their own energy engagement, energy saving and energy efficiency campaigns. And it's basically a whole suite of creative tools, practices, plans and mechanisms which sell the sizzle, get people excited about energy saving engagement. And I love this example here. This is from Pamplona. You know, they do the famous bull run, and this character here is a guy from a famous local creative agency whose name I forget, but the name of the bull is called Testis the Bull, which I think it's probably only happened in Spain. You can't quite see the testis. Luckily there's a strategically placed bubble there which is hiding his assets. Then we have something like Farm Shop, which a friend of mine, Sam Henderson, is involved in Dalston. You've probably seen this, but again, a design provocation to talk about food production and urban agriculture, and how much food could we actually produce in one shop unit in the East End of London. And it's quite a remarkable space. You know, they have fish tanks with tilapia in them, they have these vertical gardens, they have their sort of basil shelving, they've got chickens on the roof, which you can see from the top deck of the bus as you go past, slightly surreal. They've got a polytunnel out the back where they have gigs and readings, and it's an amazing provocation which asked us questions about where our food comes and where our food could come from in dense urban environments. So that's probably enough for me. Those are some examples of where I see, you know, great creative interventions which are changing the way that people relate to their urban environment. And I always paraphrase Lord Reith, who was a founder of the BBC, who said the role of the BBC is not to give the people what they want, but to give them what they don't yet know they want. And these creative interventions, which are fun, which are naughty, which are a little bit irreverent, have the potential to change the capacity of the way we all relate to the city in which we live and to each other as fellow citizens and inhabitants of this town. So don't keep calm and carry on, get excited and change things. Thank you very much.